You know, it's hard not to cry through that, right? But our tears are tears of fighting back and fighting forward. Because all those voices for all those years is bending the arc towards justice. Right. And that's, in some ways, what this entire Teach has been about. It's been using voice. In the last 3 days, we've been using voice about our profession and about our schools and keeping the public in public education and making sure that our voice and parents' voices and students' voices are heard so that there's real education and economic equality and opportunity in this country. That's what our voice is about. From social justice to economic justice, from your schools to your communities, to the state houses, to Capitol Hill, to the White House, using our voice in every place we can. And so I just want to say that, you know, I've gotten a lot of comments from a lot of you in the last few days, and we said this last night. This Teach was premised on love, was premised on taking our hearts and our souls and not just our muscle. And people have said that that was people have loved it. You know, you'll tell us more, but that's what I've gotten thus far. And I want to actually thank the 3 people. There's lots and lots of people to thank, but I really want to thank, on behalf of Loretta and Mary Catherine and myself, the 3 people who have done more to put this together, and they're going to hate me asking them to come to the stage, but Jennifer Chang, Heidi Glidden, and Kitty Owens, please come on up. And we got our tremendous videographers led by Matt Jones, our travel department, our Ed Issues department, our communications department. I want to say thank you very much to all of you. I want to say thank you to the AFT staff. I want to recognize the conference's presenters, the moderators, the guest speakers, the plenary panelists. They were all incredibly awesome. I don't know what else to say. It was more than awesome. It was awesome on steroids. And I also want to thank the hotel and Unite Here, Local 25, many of the people in this room today who work hard every single day. And this is a unionized hotel, and we need to have more and more and more of them. And look, you know, we keep talking about voice, little and big, small steps to large steps. And there's no better example for us to leave with right now than something that is about to happen in the next 2 hours, which is, you remember, we talked this stage, one of the bats, about the, Jamie, stand up for a second. Come on, stand up. From a phone call on a Sunday night, when most educators are in the midst of, you know, saying, family, I need the next 10 hours to do my lesson planning. And somebody else is taking care of the kids, and you're doing lessons or grading and on and on and on. One Sunday night, last fall, several people from across the country talking about the stresses and strains, things even creating suicidal tendencies in our members because of the stresses and strains and not being supported, because of, as Judith said earlier, kind of high-stakes testing trumping all, and people seeing what was happening to themselves and to their kids. That, to a survey of 82 questions to that survey being done, started by 90,000 people, done by 30,000 people, to press about that survey, to calling on Secretary Duncan, to calling on NIOSH to actually make those kind of things done for this country as opposed to done anecdotally. A survey of teacher stress. Well, my friends, Senators Booker and Bennett agreed to put the requirement of those kind of teacher condition surveys in the Senate version of the ESEA bill. Wait, no, that's not the end, because they are Democrats. The Democrats don't have control of the Senate. It still needs a vote. And just this afternoon, as we were in this last panel, the Senate leadership, Republican and Democrat, agreed to put that in a manager's amendment in the vote for cloture, which is going on right now, which means that that survey started from that Sunday about working conditions, about stress, things that the government should have been doing for years already, is now going to be in the Senate version of the overhaul of No Child Left Behind. That's how voice matters. From the kids in Newark, from our members around, from everything that you see, please, if you want to roll back high-stakes testing, raise your voice. If you want to bring back the joy of teaching and learning, raise your voice. If you want debt-free college for our kids, raise your voice. If you want racial justice and immigration reform, raise your voice. If we want to give hardworking Americans, including teachers, real raises, raise your voice. Brothers and sisters, we must raise our voices for our kids, for our families, for our communities. So let me ask you, will we raise our voices? Yes. Will we do it in our schools? Yes. Will we do it in our communities? Yes. Will we do it on the streets? Yes. Will we do it in the state houses? Yes. Will we do it in Capitol Hill? Yes. Will we do it in the 2016 elections? Yes. Will you get home safely and have a great summer? Yes. Teach is adjourned.